In this session, we will briefly outline the methods for clustering high-dimensional data. So the methods for clustering high-dimension data can be grouped into two categories. One category called subspace clustering. That means instead of finding clusters including all the high-dimensional space, we actually want to search for clusters only existing in some subspaces. For example, click we already introduced is a grid-based approach. It is also a subspace clustering approach. Other approaches, including proclust, including biclustering approach, we are going to introduce. Then the second category called dimensionality reduction approach. This approach essentially is we really consider all the dimensions, but we want to construct a much lower dimensional space by some kind of transformation, a combination of many dimensions. Then we search for clusters in the corresponding transformed low dimension space. For example, spectral clustering, non-negative matrix factorization, and various dimensionality reduction methods you will see in the literature. On the other hand, clustering should not only consider dimensions, but also consider features, or we call attributes. Okay. There are feature selection methods. That means you try to find a particular subspace. The data may have nice clusters, may have very nice features. Another approach called feature transformation. That means if you find many dimensions are relevant, the current features may not be in the right spots. Based on the data, you try to find for certain transformation, you may be able to reduce number of dimensions. For example, like a principal component analysis or single value decomposition, these methods. If the features are highly correlated or redundant, these methods can do transformation to reduce the number of dimensions into a small set.